I think it needs to be very positive. I often tell people how I don't remember what my mother said about sex, but I remember she talked about it like this. Like it was so amazing and so special. And in some ways you could look back and say that was really cheesy. I don't think so. For me, it was like, oh, like it is, like it's going to be, and I remember that being in contrast often to maybe what I would hear at church or even in school. I had, growing up in California, there was sex ed in seventh grade and I think 10th grade, you had it again. And there was nothing really positive in those conversations.
Hmm.
It was very like, here it is, just monotone. Okay, this is
This
how
is
it
the
works.
information. Here's the
Here,
diagram.
yeah,
Yeah.
here's what an STD looks like. That, right? So kind of being very positive and just being like, this is amazing. And again, just starting real simple. So that your kids don't feel overwhelmed by it. You don't have to go right to mechanics and penis and vagina. You can talk about healthy relationships and what are you looking for in a relationship and what does your ideal mate look like?
Mm-hmm.
Start with these kind of like fun topics, being really positive. And I think that helps our kids, bring that back to us. So just having just a very positive overall, atmosphere, I think helps letting them know and then reminding them at the end of these discussions, you can come back and talk to me if I forgot something or if you have a question later, come back and ask me that question, just kind of keeping that dialogue going where it's informational and where you are being honest and where you are being genuine. A lot of parents think that there's some sort of special structure that they have to follow or that they have to be maybe politically correct. And honestly, what you are modeling in your home is the biggest teacher there is. So whatever you're teaching needs to align with your personal and your cultural values. And
Hmm.
that those things need to be expressed as well. The expectations that you have in your home, those need to be expressed
Hmm.
as well. So,
Yeah, and I love that. Not, I mean, I think you've also kind of said this, but it sounds like also not only, very positive, but also very loving, and
yeah.
also very matter of fact. Just, this is how it works, and without this, like, oh, I have to tell you this thing, and it's kind of weird, but that kind of like matter of fact thing seems to work pretty well with
Absolutely.
kids
And
too.
your caring and your kindness are going to come through more than anything. I have talked with parents who are, they can't help some of their nervousness, but I have seen them behave in such a loving, kind manner that is is that not what we want them to take away from this? Do we really need our children to take away a specific understanding of sexually transmitted diseases and all the dozen type of birth control, or do we need them to come away knowing they can ask me anything,
Hmm.
or that I care about them and that I'm not going to judge them, but I am going to just listen kindly and lovingly to their questions and respond honestly.
Oh, I
That's
love that. Yeah, that is the key thing. That's what, and I love that you said kind of begin with the end in mind. Like, what's the long-term
yeah.
approach here? What do we really want them to get? And that they love us and they can talk to us about anything. That is just golden, isn't it?
Yeah.